Generally, no, that shouldn't be an issue and is pretty common in this market. And that's even part of the reason why we're doing a PERM process is because there's no qualified U.S. workers for that position. Yeah, so it's not unusual that some applicants would not even apply because they likely don't meet the minimum requirements. And also, this wouldn't be a trigger for an audit on the initial PERM because that information isn't included on the initial ETA 9089 form. We just basically describe how recruitment was conducted. So some common audit triggers, basically there are two types of reasons for an audit. About a third of cases are randomly audited. So even if there's nothing, it may also be audited because of some kind of trigger or red flag, and the DOL wants to make sure that this was recruitment conducted in good faith for the position. So some audit triggers would be, for example, if there was no experience requirement for the position, or if there was a very short experience requirement, would you just be able to train a U.S. worker for that position? Or if there's little or less than a bachelor's degree or no bachelor's degree requirement, that might also trigger an audit. A foreign language requirement can also be an audit trigger, but usually not if it's something that's integral to the position, like a translator or something like that. Another trigger could be any requirements that are unusual or just not considered normal for that position may be audited, and you may be asked to explain if there's some kind of business necessity for those requirements or for that position that requires that. And also any red flags on the foreign employee or the foreign worker's relationship to the business, if there's any kind of ownership there or familiar relationship with the company or the company owners. So random audits are generally conducted on about a third of cases, or 30%. Other audits are just based on red flags, and so that number kind of depends on how many of those. So as part of the regulations, even before there's any audit, or even if there's not an audit, once recruitment is conducted, before the PERM is submitted, we put together an audit file. So this keeps a very thorough record of recruitment, all of the applicants, proof of everything, and then in the case of an audit, we'll take that audit file and submit it. But either way, we keep that audit file in our records.